So I got myself a new sauce. It's called Gator Hot Sauce. It's from the Pucker Butt Pepper Company. According to the website, it's 92% peppers, and it's just peppers and vinegar. This is made with what Ed Currie calls his Pepper X pepper mash, which he says is hotter than the Carolina Reaper. So its ingredients: Pepper X pepper mash, which is Pepper X peppers and vinegar, comma, distilled vinegar, comma, Carolina Reaper powder, which is something I've noticed in all of his sauces. He tends to put a little Reaper powder in there. And it smells just like Carolina Reaper sauce. Like exactly what you'd expect for a plain Carolina Reaper sauce. So let's put a little on here. Let's not get too crazy, because if he's not telling porkies... Now, if he's not telling porkies, that's like a significant amount of Reaper sauce. If he is telling porkies, then I should be totally fine with that. Oh boy. Let it sit in your mouth. Don't want to just shoot it like a shot. Otherwise you don't get the full heat. Well, they don't like. I hate seeds. It's stuck in my teeth. I mean, it tastes fine. This is going to be a very boring video. I'm going to fast forward this part. So, this is definitely pretty hot. I'd say it's basically just a high quality Reaper sauce in taste. I don't know about Pepper X. I'll believe it when I see it. But taste wise, this tastes like a Reaper sauce. Got the heat you'd expect from a Reaper sauce. (92% percentage of pepper. So if you care about Scovilles, Reapers are on average about 1.6 million. So 10% of that. About 92% of that. The thing is, he spiked this up because he included Reaper powder, which is obviously going to be hotter than just Reapers, because it's just super concentrated Reaper. The powder's actually not that bad until you get wet. Then their heat comes out. I don't recommend this, doing what I did, unless you regularly eat stuff like this. You won't die, son. Now, if he's not telling porkies, and this is actually much hotter than Reapers, well, I can only imagine what the Scovilles might be. Not a fan of Scoville units. The original system was cool. The current system is done. Original Scoville units were measured as the number of times you had to dilute something before somebody could not detect that it was spicy. Currently, what they do is they take whatever sample you give them, desiccate it, which means remove all the water, and then calculate how much capsaicin is in the dried out sample. The problem with that is that means that this bottle's Scovilles would be unimpacted by taking this bottle, pouring the contents into a gallon jug, and then diluting it with water, because they don't measure based on the capsaicin per unit volume. It's per unit mass of dried mass. So even though if I diluted this into a gallon of water, it'd be a hell of a lot less spicy, it would have the same Scovilles. At least the way that I've seen Scovilles measured. Because I've read the methods and looked at the calculations, and the calculations do not take into account what the original volume was. Which also means that hot sauces that you see on the supermarket shelves, they have a bunch of liquid added to the peppers. Whatever Scovilles they say they are, if you measured it the original way, they'd probably be a lot less. I still feel a burn, but this is not going to bother me. At this point, all that having this video running is doing is meaning I can't watch my programs because YouTube will take the video down. When it hears my program in the background. I think enough time has passed that you can't just say I went and grabbed a gallon of water to make myself feel better. All this is doing now is just filming a guy who's got a nice buzz going from the heat he just tasted. Definitely still feel it. Wouldn't want to do a lot more. Plain, tasted really good. Recommend it. It is pretty expensive. So more of a gift item, special occasion. If you want ones that are better priced for a super hot, you're looking at PEX peppers, P-E-X peppers. This stuff's amazing and more reasonable priced. Oh, you can get it usually at heathotsauce.com.